It all started with a single, soft, white cat cushion. No one expected that something so small, so ordinary, could cause such a nationwide frenzy. But when Felix from Stray Kids appeared on his recent Two Kids Room episode holding that fluffy white cat plushie, the internet lost its mind. Within hours, that same cushion became the most wanted item in Korea. Coupang, sold out. TodayHouse, sold out. NAVER Smart Store, sold out. Even ZIGZAG, Korea's largest shopping app, removed the listing entirely because the stock was gone. Yes, you heard that right. A simple cat cushion wiped out entire online stores. How did this even happen? Let's break down how one moment with Felix turned into a nationwide shopping meltdown. The scene looked innocent enough. Felix sat comfortably on a pastel-colored couch during Two Kids Room, the Stray Kids talk show where members open up about life, music, and friendship. The lighting was soft, his hair was perfectly platinum, and he looked calm, almost glowing. In his arms, he held a plush white cat-shaped cushion. No logos, no flashy design, just an adorable fluffy cat with little black eyes and a tiny orange nose. It seemed like an ordinary prop, but nothing is ordinary when Felix touches it. The moment the episode aired, fans immediately noticed. Twitter, or rather X, exploded with posts asking, "Where is Felix cat cushion from? Why does this pillow look like the only thing that matters right now? I need it. I don't care how much it costs." The screenshots spread like wildfire. Clips of Felix hugging the cushion started trending. People began posting memes, edits, and comparisons, saying things like, "Felix hugging that cat is my new core memory." And just like that, a product that probably sold modestly before suddenly became a cultural phenomenon overnight. There's celebrity influence, and then there's Felix influence. Felix doesn't just wear things, he defines them. He's the kind of idol whose every gesture, every glance feels intentional and meaningful. He has what fans now call the Felix Effect, when something he uses, wears, or even casually mentions instantly becomes a bestseller. It's not an exaggeration. This man once caused a lip balm to sell out after fans spotted it in the corner of a photo. So imagine what happens when he's visibly holding a plushie for half the episode. The Antiki character cat cushion made by a small Korean lifestyle brand called Antiki wasn't exactly famous before this. It's part of a collection of animal-shaped cushions that includes a pink bunny, a brown monkey, and a green crocodile. The price? Around 13,800 won, roughly $10 US. Affordable, cute, and unassuming. But once Felix held it, it was game over. Within hours, all major online retailers listing the product were wiped clean. Coupang marked it out of stock. TodayHouse listed no longer available. NAVER Smart Store went down temporarily from heavy traffic. And then ZIGZAG, the country's largest shopping app, quietly removed the listing entirely because the stock couldn't be restocked fast enough. Yes, you heard that right. A simple cat cushion wiped out entire online stores. How did this even happen? Let's break down how one moment with Felix turned into a nationwide shopping meltdown. The scene looked innocent enough. Felix sat comfortably on a pastel-colored couch during Two Kids Room, the Stray Kids talk show where members open up about life, music, and friendship. The lighting was soft, his hair was perfectly platinum, and he looked calm, almost glowing. In his arms, he held a plush white cat-shaped cushion. No logos, no flashy design, just an adorable fluffy cat with little black eyes and a tiny orange nose. It seemed like an ordinary prop, but nothing is ordinary when Felix touches it. The moment the episode aired, fans immediately noticed. Twitter, or rather X, exploded with posts asking, "Where is Felix cat cushion from? Why does this pillow look like the only thing that matters right now? I need it. I don't care how much it costs." The screenshots spread like wildfire. Clips of Felix hugging the cushion started trending. People began posting memes, edits, and comparisons, saying things like, "Felix hugging that cat is my new core memory." And just like that, A product that probably sold modestly before suddenly became a cultural phenomenon overnight. There's celebrity influence, and then there's Felix influence. Felix doesn't just wear things, he defines them. He's the kind of idol whose every gesture, every glance feels intentional and meaningful. He has what fans now call the Felix Effect, when something he uses, wears, or even casually mentions instantly becomes a bestseller. It's not an exaggeration. This man once caused a lip balm to sell out after fans spotted it in the corner of a photo. So imagine what happens when he's visibly holding a plushie for half the episode. The Anti-Key character cat cushion, made by a small Korean lifestyle brand called Anti-Key, wasn't exactly famous before this. It's part of the collection of animal-shaped cushions that includes a pink bunny, a brown monkey, and a green crocodile. The price? Around 13,800 won, roughly $10. Affordable, cute, and unassuming. But once Felix held it, it was game over. Within hours, all major online retailers listing the product were wiped clean. Coupang marked it out of stock. TodayHouse listed no longer available. NAVER Smart Store went down temporarily from heavy traffic. And then ZIGZAG, the country's largest shopping app, quietly removed the listing entirely because the stock couldn't be restocked fast enough. Fans began posting proof of their failed purchase attempts like trophies. I tried to buy it, but it was already gone. Woke up at 3 a.m. and still missed it. This is worse than getting concert tickets. The Felix Effect had struck again. The cushion itself became a legend. The Anti-Key character cat cushion, White Cat Edition, features a minimalist design, a chubby cat with soft, rounded legs, embroidered whiskers, and the kind of texture that looks like a cloud. Other color versions still existed for a short while, the pink bunny, the brown monkey, and the green crocodile, but everyone wanted the white cat, the Felix cat. And the funniest part? Felix wasn't advertising it. There was no sponsorship, no paid promotion, no brand partnership. He was simply holding it because he liked it. That kind of authenticity, the fact that it was natural, not staged, made fans even more obsessed. They began calling it Felix's emotional support cat. Some even joked, forget luxury brands, I just want Felix's pillow. Others said, if Anti-Key doesn't restock soon, I'll start making my own. On TikTok, users began recreating the scene, sitting on their couches with random plushies pretending to be Felix. One viral caption read, POV, you can't afford Felix's cat cushion, but you're trying to feel Felix-coded anyway. It gained over 1 million views. This wasn't a minor viral trend, it became an economic event. Searches for Anti-Key cat cushion surged by over 600% on NAVER within 24 hours of the episode's release. Coupang reported a spike that placed the cushion among the top 5 most searched home decor items of the week. Even the other animal versions, bunny, monkey, crocodile, sold out as fans scrambled for any Anti-Key cushion they could find. Soon, the resale market went wild. Korean secondhand platforms like Donggun Market and Junganara were filled with listings selling the white cat cushion for almost double its original price. One seller listed it for 32,000 won, almost twice the original, and still managed to sell it instantly. International fans faced an even harder challenge. Since most Korean shopping sites don't ship overseas, fans began seeking help from locals. Posts on forums read, can someone in Korea buy Felix's cushion for me? I'll pay double. Looking for a proxy shopper. Urgent. Felix's cat only. It wasn't just a product anymore. It was a piece of K-pop history. Meanwhile, Anti-Key received hundreds of restock requests. However, since their products are produced locally and in limited batches, a restock could take weeks. For now, the white cat cushion remains out of reach, making it one of the most unexpectedly coveted items of 2025. So why did this happen? Why did fans lose their minds over a simple cat pillow? Sure, Felix's influence is massive, but this went deeper than just celebrity power. There's something deeply emotional about that image. Felix, with his calm voice and gentle aura, hugging a soft white cat plushie. It radiated comfort, peace, safety.
It wasn't just about owning what Felix owned, it was about feeling what he made people feel: softness, kindness, warmth. Online discussions reflected that sentiment. One fan wrote, "Felix hugging that cat felt like therapy." Another said, "Maybe I don't need a therapist, I just need that cushion." It's rare for an object to resonate this strongly, but this one did, because it represented a part of Felix himself, his nurturing, grounded, comforting side that fans find so healing. Even people who weren't Stray Kids fans began to notice. One viral tweet said, "I don't even watch Stray Kids, but now I'm genuinely upset I can't buy this cat pillow." That's how you know it's more than just a fandom trend. It's a cultural moment. Naturally, the internet ran with it. Fans began giving the cushion its own identity. Some called it Leak Young the Fluffy, others created fan accounts posting captions from the cushion's perspective,